Welcome to our rant about diversity,
everything wrong with comic books right now.
So let's start off with the elephant in the closet with the CW.
In the closet? Is the elephant... First of all, we accept the elephant for what it is and what it and whatever it is and whatever it might be. Let's make that clear. Let's make that fucking clear. Naomi. Okay, here's
the outrage.
And the outrage.
Because we were just talking about this. So fire them up, Cisco.
Okay. So, if you don't know what Naomi is a recently debuted character in DC Comics. Sure, her powers are
made by Brian Michael Bendis.
Created by Brian Michael Bendis.
The same guy that created Miles Morales.
Miles Morales, yeah. So, basically, they came to this man and they said, hey, you know that character you just made? He's like, yeah. Make it a show. Make it a TV show. And he's like, okay. And then now he's making Naomi for the CW, which is fun.
Produced by Ava DuVernay.
Who is that?
The lady that made what's that Oprah Winfrey movie?
I don't know.
It was about Chris Pine was in there.
Was it Hidden Figures?
No, the little girl. She was black. The one that looks like Zendaya.
Fuck. I know what you're talking about. Fuck. A Wrinkle in Time.
Yeah. And
Wrinkle in Time.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot that movie. You know, I saw that in theaters.
Why? We're not here for this. Okay. All right.
We just go into podcast mode for no reason.
Okay. So,
my problem is nothing with the show because
they were like, what was the stupidest comment we heard? Why don't we just make a Vixen show? First of all, we did get a Vixen show, animated. Y'all didn't watch
that shit. They had Grant Gustin and Stephen Amell. Y'all didn't download the CW Seed app. I didn't download that either, but still, I didn't.
You didn't watch that?
You didn't watch that. You didn't watch whatever.
That was basically a test pilot to see if she would have done good in a live action show.
And it did not. It did not do good. So
they put her in Legends.
And that turned out well. But yeah, and no one gave a fuck about that. They could always be like, oh, why isn't Kung Fu like a katana show? Or why isn't all this other shit?
Here's my thing. You guys are the same people, and I'm not saying all of you people, but we know
We're talking.
You know who you are. If this applies, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. But you know who you are if you're listening. The same people are like, why don't you make a cyborg book or show or whatever? And why don't you do this? Okay, when there wasn't, because the people that know, like me, that read the cyborg book during the New 52, guess what? Canceled. You know why? Because you guys aren't reading those books.
You're not.
And the same people are like, "What? We have all these black characters, right? So when they're here, you guys don't appreciate them." And now DC's finally like, Naomi, here. You want an original black? Because you know what happens when you don't take care of these characters? We get Black Superman. And nobody wants Black Superman. I hate Black Superman.
But then you have the characters that try to go for like the middle road of it, where they're like, oh yeah, I'm an original black character, but I'm also a legacy character. And then I also have to try and be about black issues or white issues and shit.
Like who?
And that... Like fucking Shiloh Brown, Mr. Miracle. Oh. Yeah.
But that's just race swapped Mr. Miracle.
Listen, he has a little bit of a different personality, but the problems with his book right now is that he's really focused on being like, you don't know what it's like to be black in America, which it's a pressing matter.
Scott is literally raised on Apocalypse.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I get bad things are happening, but I would rather be black in America than be fucking raised on Apocalypse.
You understand what Granny Goodness used to do to those children? Oh, no. Oh, no. No. Oh, but yeah, it's just something.
Go read Tom King's Mr. Miracle.
Go read Tom King's Mr. Miracle. It's really good. But yeah, aside from that, back to like the idea of like inclusivity in comics, because you were saying something about like race swap characters.
Legacies versus race swap.
Yeah, because there's a difference between Spider-Verse Miles Morales and comic Miles Morales.
But what counts as a rate? Because see, this is the most confusing topic ever, because legacy characters are like Jay Garrick, Barry Allen, Wally West, right?
Yeah.
And Bart. We count that as legacy. Nobody bats an eye. But then when we say, and then we have Green Lantern, where we got Alan Scott
Wood, Jonathan.
No, whoa,
No, I thought Jonathan came before Hal.
Jonathan, who the fuck is
Sorry, Jean.
Hal?
No, not
Oh, John Stewart.
John Stewart. I'm
No.
I thought he came
It
before
goes,
Hal.
no. Technically, publication, it goes Alan, Hal, then the ring went to a backup, which was Guy, and then it went to John. John officially became the Green Lantern at the point. Then Emerald Dawn happened.
And then Kyle.
Yeah, after the worst,
the parallax shit.
The parallax shit. Then it's Kyle. Then it went to Simon. Then Jessica came in, and now there's the Teen Lantern.
No, Rose.
Teen Lantern's a thing.
The one from Far Sector, the Far Sector woman, the first black lesbian superhero.
But there's also Teen Lantern.
Oh, that's right, she's a thing.
Are there two
black female Green Lanterns right now? Good.
And no one, are they the same person?
I don't know if they're the same person or not, but if they are, someone tell us, because I really like the fact that we have two black female Green Lanterns.
Is Simon black or
Simon's black? Simon is black, and Jessica is ethnic. She is ethnic.
She's a Latino.
A Latina woman.
Because back in the day, they used to. I don't think Simon's black though. I think he's just a brown.
He's a light skin.
Because he's Muslim.
Yeah.
Isn't it? I don't.
Assalamu alaikum.
I think but yeah, what constitute as legacy and what constitute as
when a character
tokenization?
I think it comes down to how a character is framed in context of being the superhero. When a character,
Wallace,
here's the thing, Wallace carved out his own identity as the Flash. Miles.
How dare you stand where he stood?
Miles carved out his own identity as Spider-Man.
But everyone and their mom will tell you Wally West is better than Wallace.
Yeah. But
they coexist at the same time.
But Wallace West didn't carve out his own identity as Kid Flash.
He's just
there. He just exists.
Yeah.
Fucking as John Paul Valley. John Paul Valley didn't fucking carve out his own identity.
But he was
as
Psycho Batman.
He was Psycho Batman.
But nobody complained. Well, I guess he had to be there during Nightfall. But I don't know.
Fucking.
Is it only
Dick Grayson didn't carve out his own identity as Batman.
People complain.
Exactly, because it's a legacy title, but it doesn't make sense.
But how does that work? How does that even work?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
Because I remember that era, and people were like, "No, only Bruce."
Exactly, and then they just ignored that John Paul Valley was Batman.
That's am I only okay with Terry?
And I don't mind Terry.
Only when Bruce is old, though.
Yeah, like if they suddenly right now was like Terry, like
he
Tim
should be Batman.
Remember, first issue of Future State, Tim is like, I am not Bruce Wayne's Batman. I am my own thing.
It should have been Future State. If we're doing Future State, it should have been Yara, John, and Terry. Fire ass team.
It is, isn't it?
It's not Terry. It's Tim Fox.
Oh, that's right. It is Tim Fox.
It's a random character from one issue.
I mean, I like Tim Fox.
Oh my god.
Nothing's wrong with Tim Fox. He's just some random guy. It's random. This feels random. It should have been Luke.
It should have been Terry.
Terry or Luke. One of those two people.
Why Luke?
Why? Because he's already
his own thing.
Because he's already Batman, but a common writer. That's all he is. That's all Luke Fox is.
And he's his own thing.
That's all he's just Batman in a common writer suit.
He's named after a plane. He's his own thing. The black children in the Bat family are named after objects.
Yeah.
Signal and the Bat.
Yeah.
Now we just need some random black kid
To be called a grappling hook.
or a Batmobile. We need a little black girl to
Or
come
utility
in.
belt.
She's not Batgirl. She's not Batgirl. She's
Belt. No, she is Belt. Her name is now Belt.
Tell me we're wrong. Tell me we're wrong though.
That's yeah.
Signal and Batwing. Think about that.
Everyone else has a cool code name. The black people, objects.
So what do you think is tokenization in comic books?
Tokenization is when a character's entire personality is based around their race.
Okay.
When the entire concept of a character is, oh, we need to make a character that's like part of a minority. Like when the whole point of having the characters, they're a minority.
So what characters do you think are tokenized versus what characters?
Miles Morales was originally tokenized. Miles Morales was a tokenized character. Now he's carved out his own identity because of or later adaptations with Spider-Verse and his own comic series. But you cannot tell me that originally Miles Morales was not just a black Peter Parker.
I agree. He's just literally.
And Uncle Ben was, but Uncle Ben was a nigga, was a mean nigga,
evil.
Was an evil nigga.
Aaron is worse in the comic books.
Yeah,
because Uncle Aaron in the movie is just nice and whatever.
He's chill.
Oh, Miles, never mind, you're good. He's like, I'm going to blackmail you. If you don't become a Spider-Man, I will ruin your life.
But yeah, that's honestly what that is. Because I honestly, tokenization, in my opinion,
who gets a pass and who doesn't? Because now we have a gay Captain America. That's literally just fighting for marginalized groups.
My thing is, you know what will get you a pass from me? If your character grows to be more than just that.
I'm gonna say this. This is controversial. Do not shoot me. I don't think Sam will. Okay. I think Sam is cooler as Falcon, but he can hold the shield without being called Captain America.
I fuck with that.
I think Sam should be Falcon, but whipping out the shield.
Yeah.
You're still Falcon. You have your own colors, but the only difference is you're whipping out the shield, and everybody asks you, "Are you Captain America?" No.
I am Falcon.
I'm just honoring the legacy of Steve by whipping out this shield. But I am Falcon. I am not Captain, because there is one Captain America. That's Steve Rogers.
I fuck with it.
But we're not going to do that.
But he still keeps the suit he has now.
But then he just as he's just Captain America at that point.
But that suit looks so cool.
I know it does. I know it does.
Cool suit.
It's not his colors.
It's not his colors. It's not.
It's red and black.
But yeah, thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed our little rant. If you guys want to see more rants like this, then go check out our podcast where we have just
comment in the comment section where you want us, if you agree or disagree, if you want another topic or another.
Yeah, let's start a fucking rant in the comments. Let's start a discussion in the comments.
War. We're okay with the blood.
Go to war in the comments about tokenization. Brothers fight in the chat. But yeah, if you want to see more of us talking about random shit, check out our podcast in the description. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. If you want to see us riff on movies, go check out our highlights back in other videos. Or you can go to Patreon where you can see our full commentary tracks.
For $1.
For $1, you can see every track we have ever made.
We're the cheapest Patreon in the world.
We are the cheapest Patreon. We want to feed our children. Billy, I'm on my way to pick you up.